Okay, we are live. Sorry, guys. The cat is very lonely this evening. I've offered her a seat beside me. So we'll see how long she goes without being very vocal about things. But anyway, hi, welcome. My name is Rachel. I'm an archaeologist and I run the Inside Archaeology channel. And I also like to play video games. So last week we started Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It's very exciting. This is my cat Emma. Hello. Yes, everyone knows you're beautiful. Um, I'm trying a slightly different sound setup this week. So I've got my headphones and I'm using the mic in my headphones. So if that's crappy, please let me know in the chat and or if there's any volume issues between me and the game, etc. If you just let me know in the chat, I can change some settings in the back end to try and improve it. Um, Hopefully Emma will let me play instead of just asking for pets. But we'll see. Uh, yeah, welcome. We're going to jump right into the game in just a few seconds. If you have any questions about the game or any questions about archaeology in general, please feel free to put them in the chat. Just keep everything nice and respectful. Oh, it's pretty crappy. Okay, so if the microphone is bad, we'll switch to the other microphone. Okay. Um, and the cat is she's just desperate for attention. Like, I don't know what I've done to deserve this in a good way. All right. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to change my mic setup and we'll see if we can improve things. Okie doke. Ah. Also, I wore my Indiana Jones hat today just so you guys could see that I do have one, but I'll have to take it off to play the game because obviously the hat and the headphones, they don't really go together. They clash a bit. Um, and this is not a game. The game itself is a standalone game, but this is obviously a game series because there's no way I can finish the game in just one sitting. I don't have that kind of time. Okay, I'm going to change the mic and I'll be back in 2 seconds. And if you hear a bunch of stuff, my apologies. Okay, we have switched microphones. Let me know if that's any better. I can see that there's a bit of a hum. I think it's my computer in the background. So apologies if you're listening to this at like a slightly higher volume and you can hear this like buzz. I don't really know what I can do to fix that because my computer has to sit here right beside me. Maybe in future I'd be able to figure out some place. Okay, Emma, I love you, but you're really cramping my style. You want to sit in my lap? Yes, that's what she wants. I'm trying to do stuff for my cuticles. My hands are covered in coconut oil and cat fur. Yeah, I know you just want pets. It's just the one time of day when I kind of need to use my hands for something else. Okay, I'm gonna take the hat off, and put it on my chair, and I'll put my headphones on, and then we'll just jump right into the game. Yes, and hopefully Emma will let us play. Is this game? Is it? Is this a game series? I'm not sure what you mean. How is the game's history? You have to clarify your question a bit more. Sorry. Right. Okay. The cat has settled down into my lap. Let's play a little bit of Indiana Jones with some good music. Some nice tunes to start us off tonight. Okay, now she's moved on to Sniffing the Hat. Classic Emma. All right. Oh, I'm glad you liked my video about the lost cities. I'm trying to figure out what kind of videos will get a large audience, because my news videos tend to get a pretty medium audience, and then all of my videos in between don't get very good. So I'm trying to figure out.
So what brings you to the Vatican, Indy?
I'm looking for someone. Tall fellow.
Tall fellow. Well, there is Giovanni, the chef. He is quite tall, and his risotto ai funghi is...
Very tall. Like
Love a
giant.
risotto al funghi.
He stole something from me, and I mean to find out why.
What did he steal?
Well, a cat mummy. Very unusual for where it was found. And the thief left behind his Vatican calling card.
Vatican robber in Connecticut. That seems a bit far-fetched, don't you think?
I think.
Can I see this calling card?
What do you make of this?
Hey, JT.
It looks like the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, but there's something different about it. Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
Look, things don't add up, and it's driving me crazy. There's more to that cat mummy, and I'm not letting that giant off the hook.
Yeah.
Well, the only giants
beat you
I
up.
heard about is from back in the 16th century. And a certain Father Crescenzo claimed to have seen the secret messages inscribed in the oldest buildings of the Vatican. He said they referenced a group of giants he called the fallen angels, hidden in the holy city. But bear in mind that Father Crescenzo was known mainly for one thing.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Stark raving, brain-sick madness. Well, let's get you dressed like you belong here.
Oh, gotta dress like a priest. So yeah, if you weren't here for the first one, if you weren't here for the first video, we started out in Marshall College, where he teaches, which I think is probably based. I think it's based on Brown University in the U.S. It's not a real university. There's a break-in at night. Somebody steals a cat mummy from an exhibit. Indiana catches him in the act. They duke it out, and then Indiana Jones gets knocked out. And in the morning, he wakes up and he's like, "Where am I?" So then he figures out he needs to go to Italy because the guy was speaking in Latin. And the next level that we played was going through the Castel Sant'Angelo, which is a castle, fortress, prison in Rome. It's a real place. I have been there. And we spent most of the game sneak bopping fascists with various objects that we picked up from the ground. My personal favorites were a bell and a shovel. I hope we get to do more of that today. It's Great Circle, a book, or... Great Circle is an entirely, just to clarify, the storyline in this game is entirely original to Indiana Jones, so it's not based on any one of the books or the any of the TV series, the Young Indiana Jones TV series. They've come up with a completely new storyline, and it's set in between Raiders of the Lost Ark and Temple of Doom. And someone's asking about how accurate the archaeology is in the game and what sites reference. You will learn something by playing. I don't know how much. The museum, when we looked through it at Marshall College, I found fairly interesting and pretty good. But I don't think it's necessarily a game made for teaching. I will say that after we finish the game, I will be creating a video on the real archaeology of the game. So as we're going through, I'll be making notes about like different things to look up and reference, and then I'll be able to kind of do a video at the end on the channel about, you know, what parts of the game are real and what's inspired. What I know of the storyline is, I think, as with many Indiana Jones things, it starts off plausible, gets into the fantastical, but there's lots of Easter eggs along the way, and there's lots of real things that things tend to be based on, and then they get interpreted differently for the sake of the game, which I will say is fine. I'm not going to be a purist about these things. Anyway, let's get back into the game and see Indy dressed as a priest.
Now I remember. This symbol you showed me, I have seen it once before, in the library. Yes, in the conservation workshop. Most likely nothing, but you did say you wanted to investigate this.
It's a lead worth following.
You can put these on.
I'm going to give the hot priest in Fleabag a run for his money.
I hope they fit.
Just my size.
Perfetto, Indy. You should
Still
have
got a
become man
satchel,
of the
though.
cloth.
I found another calling.
We have to be careful. Il Duce has eyes and ears everywhere, even in the Holy City.
Vi siete fatto un amico, padre?
He's talking about
Padre
Mussolini.
Ventura, this is,
Father Gallagher from St. Joseph's, Boston.
Ah, an American. You're here to help with Antonio. He's going deaf, he says. An old war wound, I'm told.
Well, I'm just here to serve God. Aren't we all?
Ne assumete la responsabilità. Credo che il Santo Padre sarebbe in quanto contrariato se introducessimo individui discutibili nella sua città.
naturalmente, Padre Ventura.
Disapproving priest.
He's a jolly fellow.
Yes. Good luck, Indy. If you need me, I will be here, in my office.
Take a look in the library. See if I can't find that symbol.
All right, Indy. I'll see you later.
Ah, I wanted a croissant. That's a cardinal, if I do believe. Okay. Put that away. I don't need that right now. Can I talk to people? No. Go to this door. Nope. I need a key. Attenzione. It's a pretty tiny library for the Vatican. Can I turn this on? No. Okay. What can I do?
Buona giornata.
Oh, okay. Not allowed to talk.
Ah, Dio santo, che male. Non sapevo che fosse acceso. Devo fare più attenzione.
Ah, yes, I did know about the American Pope, but I didn't know about the Chicago connection. That's cool. I don't really know the symbol we're looking for, but some interesting... What's a saw doing in here? There we go.
Let's see if
Found
this
it.
works.
Madre di Dio, what have you found, Indy?
secret
did he come from?
entrance.
In my library? Where do you think it leads?
Only one way to find out.
Right? Can I take a candle? There we go. Dun 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 dun. Aha.
Watch your step, Indy. I've been asking to have the library renovated for a very long time.
I'll be careful.
This is very exciting, Indy. My hands are shaking. I wonder who built this place and what it was for.
Whatever its purpose was, it's been abandoned for centuries.
How do you know that? You just literally walked in there. Like... Some proper lighting. Interesting.
There is a gate here. I wonder how we open it.
I think we're gonna have to swim in that hole. Yep. Boop. Time to go for a dip. Oh, come on, Indy. That was pathetic. I think I need to... The brightness here is a bit low for me. I don't know about you guys. Depth of field graphics. Oh my gosh. No wonder I had to buy an extra computer for all of this. I just want to adjust the brightness. I don't even know what these words mean. Color filter mode? Oh, now I can't see anything. Okay. Jeez. Can't see anything. Okay, well, I guess that's just how it is. Okay, where am I going? Right. Through here.
There you are.
Let me get that gate open for you.
What? Aha.
Pull that chain.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's very dark. I think we need some light.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a kind of alchemist's laboratory.
Ancient. Much older than anything here. Where's it from?
How do I access that?
Oh, who is this poor individual?
Father Crescenzo, perhaps.
L'eterno riposo donna loro, o Signore, e splenda ad essi la luce perpetua. Riposano in pace. Amen.
What day?
This writing certainly is eccentric.
Questions. Use the map. Find the abominable etchings. What do they herald?
What's that on the table?
I got it. Oh.
You know, this might be a map of those inscriptions you talked about.
I fear this will leave you nowhere, Indy, but if you can bring me some photographic evidence of these inscriptions, we and study them together in my office without raising suspicion.
Let's say I bring you some evidence. You got a camera I can use?
No, but speak to Ernesto, the old janitor in the Vatican post office. I hear he has some special deals from the lost and found section. Here is a very special key. It will give you access to places in the Vatican only priests are allowed.
Ooh.
Do not lose it, Indy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'll keep it safe.
I have to organize a proper burial for this unfortunate soul. If you need anything, you will find me in my office, Indy.
Da 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 da. More up the stairs. No fast traveling here. Oh well.
What an exciting discovery, my friend. Even though I have doubts, I hope it will be of use to you.
I'm sure it will. One way or another.
I've actually not played a lot of indie games. My dad played one. My dad played the games, but and I don't really remember when he played them.
Oh, siete un gentiluomo. Grazie infinite.
And I don't remember which one it was that the floor was lava at one point. That's all I remember. Again, I think it's a bit like, why does he need to turn the key? Is it not enough to put the key in the door? This is pretty. Look at all this nice marble. Jesus, expected. Some nice vases. Oh, what's the other artwork up here? Pope. Is that a famous Michelangelo? That reminds me of one that I saw when I was in the Vatican. I have been to the Vatican. Well, I've been to the Vatican Museum, better way of saying that. When my husband and I were on our honeymoon in Rome, they have this thing, so if you go to Rome and you want to go to the Vatican Museum, I think it's either the first or the last. I can't remember what day of the week it is, but there's basically once a month the Vatican Museum is open for free. And I was doing my trip on a budget, so that's the day that we went. The line was long, but once it opened, it went pretty quickly. And we had nice coffees and stuff while we were waiting in line. And then, yeah, we did the Sistine Chapel and the chambers of the Borgias, all that stuff, and then some of the museum and the art and stuff like that around it was pretty cool. And then the gardens outside, it was lovely. But we never actually went to the St. Peter and Paul Cathedral or anything.
Let me see here.
Yeah. Okay, Vatican Post Office. I keep on expecting that to get out, I have to press B.
A lot of secrets in the Vatican.
Yes.
Must be some connection to the cat mummy. Should see about that camera, too. Wait a minute. Wasn't there an excavation led by some British professor? Could be a lead.
Oh, okay. Apparently that's stealing. Okay, don't have the code for opening that.
What do we have here?
$38.52. What do you want to bet that opens this? Okay. What do I... Okay. Does it maybe just pop open? Haha!
This sounds interesting.
Some money. Okay. What's that? Oh, more money. I have unused adventure points. What does that even mean? I haven't taken in like the leveling and skilling part of this. Mussolini. I feel like I've been in this courtyard.
Buon pomeriggio, padre.
Allontanarsi, non passa nessuno. Salve, padre.
Vediamo un po' chi è quel prete.
L'hai voluto tu!
Whoa!
Ehi, ti faccio secco! Che codardo!
Okay, I think I'm going to restart that checkpoint. Are you religious? I am not. I have found that, I mean, I went to Catholic school and stuff when I was younger. Like when I was a kid, that was the school that my parents sent me to. But, I have just found that studying and learning so much about like the history of the world and all the different things that people have believed in over the course of time, just yeah, man-made religions just not my thing. Ooh, recipe.
When I get back home, I'm gonna try this.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't get too close to anybody because they might think that.
There must be another way.
Chi vi ha autorizzati a transennare quest'area?
Cosa vi importa?
L'articolo 4 dei patti lateranensi afferma chiaramente che alle autorità italiane è vietato interferire con la sovranità e la giurisdizione della Santa Sede.
Siete informata per una suora?
Grazie. Adesso rispondi alla domanda.
Ci ha autorizzati padre Ventura.
Ma l'unica autorità del Vaticano è il Papa.
Non più.
Oh.
Odio questi fascisti.
Non potete transennare metà Vaticano. È la nostra città. C'è stato un incidente in strada. Dovete aspettare che sia tutto a posto. Altrimenti, se i civili entrano in...
I was really surprised when we visited Rome by like the amount of
These will be someone who can use them.
which shouldn't be surprising me, but like all the shops selling like priest robes and like all of these things, and then obviously like so many more nuns and priests than I've seen in my whole life, which is just, I don't know, not something I thought I would see a lot of when I was in Rome. Ugh. Excuse me. Let's whip it and whip it real good. How do I get up? Yeah, I wish I could speak a second language too. Ooh, who's this guy? Okay, can I talk to him?
Non sono molto credente, ma preghereste lo stesso per me, padre.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll give this a read.
Ugh. Oh, that's where I should have gone. Sorry. Quiet, Indy. We gotta zip line this quietly. I really don't want to punch that dog. How do I? What's this guy doing? I have to go in that doorway, don't I?
Oh, there it is. The Vatican post office.
I know. I'm waiting for this guy who's like the slowest person of all time.
Che succede laggiù?
Okay, restart this checkpoint. They're blind until they're not blind. They're blind, but their hearing's good.
Oh, there it is. The Vatican post office. That went easier than expected.
Yeah. So I had to do it twice. Oh, more recipes. Risotto al funghi. Chanterelles. Great mushroom. Has anybody tried to make this recipe? Because I am tempted, because I love a risotto. The best risotto that I
Antonio
know
was
is
right.
a
Sounds good.
mushroom one that's you put like mascarpone in it and then you fry some shiitake mushrooms, which taste like bacon when they're like properly
Bella gita
crispy.
quella. Vorrei proprio che fossimo a Napoli ora.
Vorrei proprio che fossimo in Spagna a combattere i comunisti.
Sai bene che per me è lo stesso, fratello.
Ho parlato al capitano, sai, riguardo al nostro trasferimento. E che cosa ha detto?
Can I open this door? Can I? Da, 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 da.
I'm not the only one interested in Crescenzo.
Ne ho viste di cose in vita mia, padre.
Giornata
E
splendida.
sono sicuro
vero,
che
padre?
tutto questo non farà che rafforzare la nostra fede.
Aha.
qualcosa?
Ernesto.
Voi due,
Mushrooms
forza,
are
al
great.
lavoro!
I didn't like them till I was older, but now I am so glad that I do.
Finalmente. Era più di mezz'ora che discutevano. Da non crederci?
Some people just love the sound of their own voice.
Ah, an American. Yes, the fascists are... what is the word? I should not say. You have lost something, yes? Perhaps it is here in my collection?
Yeah, I need a camera. Antonio tells me you have some special deals.
Antonio sent you?
He's a friend.
Antonio is a lousy bum who cheats at cards. Goodbye.
Now just hang on. Let's work something out, huh?
I only have one camera, and it is very, very special. Quite small. Maybe this big. And you can take photos in color. Oh, so beautiful. You would need... well, it's very expensive. More than you could afford.
Look, I need to take some pictures, and there's no other camera in this place. So what do you say?
Well... this is the price you pay. I assure you, it is more than fair.
It's really that good, huh?
I have the money because I stole it from the fashion.
Camera is yours. And tell Antonio that I still think he is a lousy cheat.
Thanks, Ernesto.
Just press the button there. Okay, fine. No picture of Ernesto.
Whoa! Suddenly there's more people here.
Buongiorno.
Greetings, Father.
Non vi ho mai visto qui, padre. Spero di rivedervi a messa stasera.
Those guys look nasty. Oh yeah, Vatican. Recognize this. Stood around the street here. All right. Not common at all to use a whip. I have one that my dad got me like as a gift. When I it was like a Christmas gift, and I tried using it, and it's definitely it's not something you can pick up naturally, we'll say. I'm going to avoid these guards. I don't know about them being able to shoot, but
Darà di matto perché non abbiamo ancora finito.
Dai, chi se ne importa?
Se a uno dei camion delle camicie nere si cura una gomma, non lavoreremo mai più in questa città.
All'uomo in nero ci penso io. Abbaia ma non morde, ti preoccupi troppo.
E tu dovresti preoccuparti di più.
oh, the camera icon pops up. You can take pictures of stuff for XP. Good to know. Kitty! Signor Shmushki! Oh, is missing.
Senor Shmushki is missing. Poor cat.
Where's the kitten? Right, where's... Okay. Oh, I have to go back. Mad priest. Okay. Cat's on the roof. Gonna go find a cat. In a minute. I'll explore about the room. Okay, I can go in here. Da-da-da. Tower of Nicholas. The fifth.
Grosso come un cavallo, giuro.
I ratti non diventano così grandi. Passerebbero più dalle foglie.
L'ho visto con i miei occhi. Scendete pure a controllare se non mi credete.
Ma figuriamoci. Preferisco l'aria fresca.
Oh, weird. Okay, wait. Camera. How do I take a... Did I just take a photo? I can't... How do I tell? Indiana Jones, I would say like I don't know about like the biggest influence, but definitely was an influence. I watched the movies with my dad when I was young.
There. Got it on record.
And like enjoyed them a lot. Played Tomb Raider and yeah, it was like it's just something that, you know, it kind of opens up your eyes to the world of all these cool mysteries and all these things that could be out there, which I think is pretty awesome. And I'm glad that it did. Let's go down into the scary looking basement. I don't know how to put the camera away. Sagalassos.
I don't need a photograph to remember that smell.
Ew. Okay. Don't think I want to go in that water. I need a key. Annoying. Don't really know how I've been able to walk that, but whatever. I have also never heard of Sagalassos, so feel free to let us know in the comments why you think I should go.
Hopeful in this guy.
Just walking away. Bye. Okay.
Vorrei capire chi è quel prete.
Gotta stay clear of that captain. Should get these somewhere they can help. Ah, the second floor. This has seen better days.
Missing cat is top priority. Okay, well. Let's go find him. Is he on the roof, did they say? I want to find this kitty. Snap a photo of the kitten. Aha. Yeah, I would think there is a holster button, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Can I climb this chain? No. Put the fists away. Don't. Why? How have I managed? No. 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 Don't want to do that. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, more money. I'll take that. Stealing from fascists. Don't feel so bad about that. Oh, I don't want to go to Castle Sant'Angelo. I've been there already. I want to go to see the kitten. Opens from the other. Oh, classic. I wonder if these are based on actual posters of Mussolini. That would be cool. Ooh. If there was an enemy around here, I would have that shovel. And I would brain them with it. I wish I could take it for another time, but it would look like I can't get any farther from here, so I'm gonna have to go around the other side. Find that cat. Someone in my comments the other day was telling me about the site of Mesquita in Honduras, and asked me about it when I did my like Lost Cities video, and oh my gosh, it looks cool. I'm gonna have to, or like the Archaeology de Honduras, I think I have to make a whole video on it. It looks really, really, really cool. Definitely want to know more about that. Dum dum dum. Don't pay attention to me. Nothing to see here. Da, da, dum. Oh.
Questi uccelli non hanno un po' di rispetto. Lordare i muri della città.
Yeah, birds don't have respect. Alright, let's check the map. Where's the Die Katzen? Okay, so I can get up there.
Salve, padre.
The Lord be with you, sister.
And also with you. Right, I need to get up there. Can I do it with my whip?
L'hai voluto tu!
Oops.
C'è un intruso! Codardo!
Sorry. Restart the checkpoint. Da, 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 dum. Okay. Clearly can't go there. Go up. How do I get on the roof? But ew, it's over here. Here, kitten. There's a kitty. Oh, there's a kitty! Not the kitty we're looking for, but I'll take a picture. Hello!
Wrong cat.
They're so cute. What's that? Oh, can I repair the bell? I would not gonna lie, I would kind of like the bell to be my main weapon. There, another kitten. Kitty, where are you? Aha! Also wrong kitten.
Cute, but not the right cat.
Now we're on the top floor. Can't go anywhere. Okay. These are not the cats you're looking for. Yeah, exactly. Oh, they sound so cute. Oh, I see another one. Hello,
What are you doing up
monsieur.
here, kitty? Senor Smooshki, there you are.
Yeah, there you are. Oh, look at that. So cute. So cute. Where did I see the missing cat flyer? Uh-oh. I don't remember.
Salve.
Bless you, ma'am.
How do I get? I need to get down. Oh, sorry, senor. Okay, where did we see the note for Senor Smushki? Help me out, guys. I don't remember.
fine ha fatto?
Ehi là.
Greetings, Father.
Okay, we went in here.
Nessuna parte.
And then we went out here. That's cool about the amphitheater. Okay, where did I see Senior Smushki? Oh man, my brain is like an absolute sieve since I had a baby, guys. Opposite the Tower of St. Nicholas. Okay. Ah, yes, I see. I see where it was. Let's go post the photo.
The Venerable Senior Shmushki.
Yeah. We helped someone find a lost kitten. That makes me so happy. All right. Now I've got to do the rest of the other quests. Okay. So. There's one. Okay. Okay, there's one in the pharmacy. This map is kind of throwing me for a loop, which is kind of unusual for me because normally I'm very good with directions. Don't get too close to the fascists. Oh, I hear another cat. There's a cat. Oh, is that a bird? Damn it. Oh, okay. So I still have to be one building over. Okay, so I need to be in this building. Let's just see if there's other entrances. Aha! Kitten. I hear the siren call of a cat. Hello.
More of a dog guy.
What? Not acceptable, Indy. We differ. We differ on these things. I am 100% a crazy cat lady.
That's one description.
Okay.
Dov'è finito il pennello? Avete trovato il mio pennello! Grazie, buon uomo. Finalmente posso rimettermi al lavoro.
Okay. I hear another cat. kitten. Aha.
Gotta get a better view.
Aha.
I need some more photos.
Okay. I feel like I look like such a tourist. I've just got my camera out because I don't know how to put it away. Now that I kind of know what I'm looking for.
Ho sentito che il duce verrà qui a breve. Spero che mi noti.
Oh, okay, it's up there.
Parlare una scolaresca. Sono solo una
Can I go in this door? No. Okay.
Anche tu stasera hai una grande opera in programma. Cosa? Pulire i gabinetti della caserma. Ancora?
Okay. I really should learn how to move. I think I joked last time that, you know, I could collab with Jack the Whipper and he could teach me how to use a whip. Which would be great. Maybe one day.
I should get one more.
Yeah. I like how, like, I can't walk too close to anyone, but someone's zip lining through the whole place. No one bats an eyelash. Okay. So I need to go in that doorway. Yeah. But you mean your average priest doesn't zip line? Who doesn't think we should be paid more? I think everyone should be paid more too, especially me.
Ancora qui. Ti ho detto va.
Oh, okay.
What's going on in there?
Underground boxing ring. I'm good. We all know, well, I say we all know, anyone who's watched me play Tomb Raider knows that melee combat is not my strong suit. It's just not something I'm good at in video games. Which is why I was so happy to be able to, just like the last time, oh no, leave me alone.
Great. Captain's on to me.
Let's just hide. I'm gonna hide over here. Boop. What was I saying? I don't even remember. I'm not good at melee combat. Oh yeah, last time I was really enjoying sneaking up on people and bashing their heads in. Oh, I thought that was going to be the thing that I'm looking for. Apparently not. Right. Fountain of Confession. That looks cool. Man, this place is a maze. How do people... I mean, Google Maps, but still. Boop. Okay, I've got to return to... How do I get back to Antonio? Really? Jeez, oh. Some nice gardens. When I visited the Vatican, yeah, we had the afternoon in the garden after you finish, like, the Sistine Chapel and all the tourist stuff, and it was really nice. We just, like, kind of sat and chilled. It was lovely. Can I open this door? Damn it. Yeah, make it. Dum, 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 dum. And that captain guy can just ignore me. Sorry, running away. Belvedere Courtyard. I wonder if that is the courtyard. Cause, well, the courtyard I remember from the Vatican had a giant pine cone fountain.
Buongiorno, caro padre.
The Lord be with you, sister.
Library.
Padre Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto. Già, pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua fotoricordo per quando torneremo al convento. Chiedigliene. Ne sarà sicuramente felice. No,
più a
vergogno a chiedergli una cosa del genere.
I'll take a picture of him for you.
Indonesia, affascinante. Ho sempre voluto visitarla.
Did you like the Game Cup creations? Wait.
Che questo circolo è stato convocato. Ma certo, sorella. Oh, e questa? Isola di Pasqua. Sembra divertente.
If only my students worked as hard as this.
Hey. I'm sure they do when they're not tattooing, well, drawing love notes on their eyelids.
Well, Indy, did you bring me any
You look
photographic evidence of Father Crescenzo's imaginative claims?
Yes, I did.
Okay, here's what we got.
Instantly printed. This is a great camera.
Mind if I borrow your magnifying glass?
By all means. Some of these inscriptions look more like vandalism.
Wait.
This figure is taller than the others.
Like a giant.
Mm. Inspect church.
Definitely ecclesiastical.
Okay.
Be an early representation of the Christian church.
Someone has carved Latin all over these symbols.
Ooh.
A secret message from Father Crescenzo, perhaps?
Sword.
This figure is holding a sword.
Maybe it's a warrior. Your Latin is much better than mine, Indy. What do these inscriptions
How is that
say?
possible? This guy's a cardinal. Or at least like a pretty high up priest.
The architect of the crusade that did not happen. The door of the fallen angel lies beneath his monument. What does that mean?
I see that. The crusade that did not happen. Dum diversas.
Da, 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 da.
The
What?
papal bull.
Yes. After the fall of Constantinople, Pope Nicholas V tried to declare a crusade on the Ottomans, but...
It didn't happen. Nicholas V, his tower. That's his monument.
We'll be going there.
Let's keep looking. The demon guards the way to the underworld, where the tomb of the warrior giant lies.
I'll answer it
a
after.
demon? A fallen angel? Mother of God, the Father Crescenzo was on to something.
Maybe this giant's tomb lies underneath the tower of Nicholas V.
Yes, but it says here, to enter the underworld, one needs the blood of the 5 sacred wounds. Look. Look closely.
Five sacred wounds from where Jesus shed blood. I'm gonna need some blood.
Crusades, more, it always comes back to Jesus.
The blood of Christ. Il nome del
Why?
Padre, Figlio, Spirito Santo.
Amen.
Dun, 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 dun.
What has been
So
hidden beneath the
dashing.
Vatican? Henri, you should go to the tower of Nicholas V and investigate.
Thank you, my friend. I knew I could count on you. Just like old times.
So, lack of knowledge. Vatican archaeologists who handled the Dead Sea Scrolls damaged them from misuse. I'll be honest, I'm not an expert on the Dead Sea Scrolls. I know roughly what they are and where they're from. My only experience with Vatican archaeologists is from a different site that's nearby. So when I did my digs in Jordan, there is a church, Mount Nebo, which is, according to the church, the place where Moses saw the Holy Land after wandering in the desert for the 40 years, and then promptly, because he's not allowed to go into it, he could see it, keeled over, died, was buried. And so this mountain where this all has allegedly happened has it had a Byzantine church on it. It now has a modern church there, and a monastery of, I think it's Jesuits. When I, during my time when I was there, or before I started working there, there was a priest who was I don't know if he was officially an archaeologist, but archaeologically inclined, let's say. And they actually found a crypt from an earlier use of the site and asked our osteologist that was associated with my project to go dig there with her students. She was from a different university and had a much smaller team. So when we would go to Jordan, we would go to our big Iron Age site that was farther away and dig there, and her team would go work at St. Nebo under the auspice of the monks, and then investigate this crypt. And I actually did theoretically, I went to go there for a dig season one year because she was going to come outside of our dig, but then, I don't know, something went weird with the paperwork. So that year we weren't allowed to dig. I don't know if she was allowed back to dig after that because there was a conflict between who owned the land, because it's underneath. It was a whole, and like, you know, what kind of permits you need to get. Do they need to be from the church, who technically owns the property? Do they need to be from the Jordanian government, who technically own everything underneath the property? It was this whole thing. But that father, I think he had passed away by the time that I went there to dig. But he was very renowned in the community for promoting archaeological work and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have an answer about the Dead Sea Scrolls. I'll have to look into it, and I'll look into it after this stream. And if you remind me on the next stream, or if you come to the next stream, I'll do my best to answer your question. But yeah, nothing I've ever seen says that they're a forgery, as Bacon thinks. I'm not going to pronounce the second part, but I'm happy to hear evidence for anything that anybody wants to say about it in the chat. We're going to finish in just a minute. I'm going to get to the tower, and then I think we'll finish, because while Emma, my cat, has been peacefully sleeping above my desk, it is around her dinner time. So she's shortly going to be screaming at me to feed her and interrupt the gameplay.
Padre Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto. Già, pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua fotoricordo per
You're therefore perfect, even as your Father who is in heaven is perfect.
Oh no, mi vergogno a chiedergli una cosa del genere. Padre Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto.
Yeah, I know.
Pensavo che mi piacerebbe
a picture of him for you.
per quando torneremo al convento. Chiedigliela. Ne sarà una fotografia di Antonio. Non dovevate. Grazie, signore.
Welcome. Right.
Questo sarebbe sull'attenti?
Yeah, well, the reason why they were different was because she's an archaeologist, and our site didn't have a lot of bones for her to investigate and her students to look at. So because a crypt definitely has that stuff, it was kind of like, okay, well, they can go work on that, and then if we need them on our site, or if we have anything for them to look at, they can either look at it in the lab, or we can call them in, which did eventually happen, because we had Bedouin medieval period burials not related to the Iron Age use of the site that they would have to come help us with. But it just meant that they didn't have to like sit around for half the dig season twiddling their thumbs waiting for bones to come up, because yeah, crypt kind of guaranteed that they have that. And yeah, I think I got like we got a couple days into being able to dig in this crypt, which was really cramped.
What's secrets lie buried below?
And everything, before we got told that we couldn't do it anymore. So we turned it up into a lab season. So we were doing lots of analysis and stuff like that, which was fine. Still learned a lot. It wasn't like a wasted season by any means. But it was cool. Where do I get the sewers key? Oh, what's this? Who's this guy? Hello? Do I have to go in the sewer? I don't really want to do that. But it kind of looks like I'm gonna have to. No? Okay. Okay, why is this telling me? Okay. Aha. Oh, so I was here before. Ah. Gotta pour the wine. No, I'll keep the live up. I have, it'll be in my live streams. I keep up all of my lives. I've never deleted any of them. I don't really have a reason to. So yeah, this will be staying up for sure. I mean, YouTube are the ones that pay for all of the space to store this stuff, not me. So I don't have to make that choice. Whoa. Cool. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Popon Italia, a puppet.
Time to step into the underworld.
Do you know when that photo dates from? Because if we're judging archaeologists by taking photos with things, we have to know exactly where that era, what era that comes from, because yeah, it's kind of hard to make those calls if it's from an era where those things
so
are.
dark. Need a light.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. Can I go up? No, I don't think so. I think I have to go down. Ooh. 60s or 70s, yeah. That was also, I think, well, I could be wrong, but so we discovered radiocarbon dating in the 50s, which revolutionized archaeology and being able to do a lot of stuff. But smoking cigarettes, I don't know when we figured this out, but smoking cigarettes near archaeological remains, surprise, surprise, contaminates them with carbon, which can really screw up radiocarbon dating. But I wouldn't be surprised to learn that that isn't something that we figured out until after that photo was taken. Yeah, smoking, I feel like it's something that's kind of strange to comprehend to like people of my age and younger, like what smoking culture used to be like. Like I remember a little bit of when smoking was still quite widespread, but not a lot. Like, but yeah, like I think it's kind of one of those things that you can't quite believe how everywhere and casual smoking was for people before it really started to get seriously banned from public spaces. So yeah, it wouldn't necessarily surprise me. And a lot of archaeologists smoke. At least quite a few of the ones that I've met have. I personally don't. Ooh, torch. But I missed like 6 of those. Ooh, what's in here? Okay. Ooh, ooh. Fancy lights. Ha 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 ha. Oh, more wine.
For this is my blood of the covenant, poured out for many unto remission of sins.
Oh, so I've got to solve a puzzle. Okay. Oh, so I've got to figure out 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will relate to the sacred wounds thing that he talked about before. Take one of these guys.
And he took a cup and gave thanks, and gave to them, saying, drink ye all of it.
Oh, I want this back.
Walked right into that one.
Whoops. fine. Okay. Bottle of wine. Pour one out for my homies. Yeah, wine activated door. That'd be hilarious. Bread.
He gave to the disciples and said, "Take, eat."
Oh,
This
two.
is my body."
Two. Some kind of chemical reaction to the wine.
Oh my god. Okay.
Longinus, soldier who pierced the side of Jesus with a holy lance.
I'm sure someone will fix that.
Yeah, totally. Okay, this one
Three.
is 3. So that's the side. That's... oh, I gotta move this.
out of the way.
Throw it. Where's it go? That works. Pour wine. Uh-oh. Emma's rising. Number 2? Again. Interesting. So that's 2, 3. 2. Okay.
Two.
Yeah, magic bottle of wine for sure.
They saw Jesus approaching the boat walking on the sea, and they were terrified.
Oh, so that's his feet.
Three.
3. Okay, so his feet is 3. Pierced his side was 3.
Let's see what this does.
1, 3. Okay. And 2. And 2. I think. That makes sense, doesn't it? Because we've got hand number 1 has a chalice, that's a 2. Hand number 2 has bread, that's a 2. Side is a pierced is 3. Feet. Oh, that's that foot. Okay. So that's his left foot. Is a 3. 1, 2. Okay. It's crazy how good this, how much this voice actor sounds like Harrison Ford, actually. He did a really, really good job. I wonder if Harrison Ford has told him that, but knowing what I've seen of Harrison Ford in interviews, he probably doesn't care. And that's the other foot. Okay. Is he the same guy that did Uncharted? And that's a 4, ladies and gents. That's his left foot. So his left foot is a 4. Oh, pull the chain. Let's get out. What's that do? Oh. Alright, so that's right foot. Gotcha, that's a 3. Left foot is a 4. Okay. Ha 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 ha! flippin' love a puzzle, man. This is why I'm an archaeologist. I like puzzles. I actually have said that before. That like one of the things I liked about archaeology is like this element of like solving a puzzle, an ancient puzzle that most of the time isn't solvable. Ooh. Okay, Emma's about to jump down. If I knew, oh, did he say, Harrison Ford said at the Game Awards, if I knew it would be this good, I would have done it myself. I think this is a pretty classic Harrison Ford response. Right, so that's gonna be us for today, guys, because I think crucifixion is not something that's always, I don't think you always crucify someone the exact same way all the time. But yes, it is more economical to put the feet together and put a nail through one than to use 2 nails. But maybe there's a whole rabbit hole about this. I'll have to make my notes and see if there's like something that says about that. But yes, okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is definitely like my highest amount of people that have ever attended my streams. So I'm hoping that you're all enjoying my content and that this has all been good for you. Please let me know if you have any suggestions for things that would make it better for you in the live chat. I'm always happy to take on constructive criticism. So yeah, next video is on the channel is coming out this weekend. It's my discoveries from February. We've got features this month are oldest piece of sewn hide clothing in America, potentially the world, a new copper bow drill from Egypt, the first evidence of elephants from the Roman Punic Wars in Spain. That's really cool. A new Zapotec tomb in Mexico and a new gold tomb from El Caño in Panama. And I just did my interview for the weekend today, which I think is going to be really cool, and I hope people will enjoy. So there's, if you didn't hear that, that's Emma saying time for my dinner. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, and do whatever you can to help push the video into the streams into the algorithm. And hopefully I will see you this weekend. So the next stream is going to be this upcoming Sunday at the same time as this one. So I alternate Sundays and Mondays for doing it. And yeah, as JT says, until we gather to sneak around the Vatican again, I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening and have a good week. Bye-bye. First exit the game, Rachel. Yes. Bye.